Hi, it's Kelly Marie here, and welcome to another Lawn Clippings video by lawnfawn. Today we are introducing our brand new mini set, Flying By. I love this little set. It's so much fun, and these paper airplanes are so cool. So let's go ahead and stamp them out. So I just have a little piece of white cardstock here. I'm going to go ahead and start stamping our fun little paper airplanes. I just love these because, well, they're great for cards for anybody, because I know I would love a paper airplane card, but they're also really great for masculine cards. And I know that I have such a tough time with masculine cards, so I love being able to have a stamp set that helps me out. And these paper airplanes are perfect because boys, teenagers, dads, and granddads all love this set. So it kind of goes for all generations, which is really wonderful. There's two airplanes in this set. There's the small one and then this large one, and they're both facing in different directions, so you can create some pretty cool scenes with them flying all around. And for that we have a really cool little dotted line swirly stamp in this set. And I just love this little swirl because you can definitely make it your own. You can stamp it out just the classic way that it comes with the stamp set, just like this, and it's a great little trail. But something else that you can do is just go ahead and only ink up part of it. So I'm going to ink up just about, two-thirds or three-quarters of it, just like this, and then stamp that. And that means you can control the length of the trail, which is really great depending on what your card might be. So that's really fun to do it that way. Another great thing about this set is we made the base really small on it, so you can actually take it and twist it and make it your own. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab another block here, which is covered in ink like usual. I've got ink everywhere. And what you can do is you actually can just straighten it out. You can really manipulate it and just stick it to your block however you want. But I thought it would be fun to have a super curly trail. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just like this. And just stick it to my block every which way that I want. And this is really great for creating, especially depending on the size of your card and things, you could really get a cool trail this way. So let's go ahead and stamp this trail kind of coming right off the side of the card. It's kind of fun because it looks like it's coming in from off the card onto the card. And I love that little trail. And something that's really fun about these paper airplanes is you could definitely stamp them on their own on a card. Really clean and quick and simple. Or you could also, paper piece them or color them. And then you can also combine them with other stamp sets that you might have and create some cool scenes, or just use them on their own too. So I thought it could be kind of fun to do a little bit of paper piecing. So I grabbed here, I have some cardstock. I've already cut into it. I always save all these little bits because I know I can do paper piecing and fun things with them later. So I'm just going to stamp this pattern on, or this plane on this pattern. I like using smaller patterns for the smaller stamp so you can kind of see the pattern in there when you cut it out. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut that out real fast. Okay, so I have my paper airplane all cut out with my cool pattern on it. I think that looks so fun. And right now I just put some tape run adhesive on the back of it so that it's ready to go right on my little card here. So I just love that pattern. It's a really fun and easy way to add color. It looks great too if you just used a color cardstock. That's really fun too. Terry Anderson on our team always does that, and I think it looks so cool. And then next I'm going to use some markers to add a little more color. Okay, so I've added some fun, quick coloring to this. I just did some blue here. I did a brighter blue on the tops and then the darker blue kind of on the inside parts, and that looks kind of fun. And then for this one, to kind of make it look like old paper, I used a warm gray, and I did the darker ones kind of in the outside, and I kind of blended them to make it look a little bit dirty. And then we have our fun paper pieced one too. So this set has a great sentiment, and that's flying by to say hi. I love it because it's an everyday, wonderful sentiment that works for any card. So here it is, just like that. But another really great sentiment, or really great idea with this sentiment, is that you can actually stamp out flying by to say without the hi, and then replace it with any other sentiment that you might have. So happy birthday, congratulations, thinking of you, thank you, I mean anything that you have. And it looks really cool when you mix fonts too. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp out the flying by to say part. So how I like to do this is I like to just take my ink pad and ink up the stamp, all of it except the hi part. So I'm just going to go really carefully to the edge of my ink pad and get everything all inked up and make sure I don't have any ink anywhere on the hi, and then stamp that out. And what's really fun here is that you can make it work for any card, and you can really add any sentiment to it and any kind of font, because it kind of looks cool when you mix the fonts. So I thought I would take a font here. We've got from Blissful Botanicals, we've got this Thanks, which is a really different font, but I thought they might look cool together. So from this set here, and let's go ahead and stamp that out. So flying by to say thanks. And you could also put the flying by to say on the front and do a little ellipses, dot, 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 and then put the thanks on the inside too, which could be really cute. So you can see how those fonts together actually look pretty fun, and you could do 2 different colors too. They could do some really cute stuff. So this is Flying By. It's a really fun little mini set with 2 paper airplanes, one each pointing in different directions and 2 different sizes, and then this really great trail that you can stamp in different lengths or curve it to create kind of custom fun swirly whirlies. You could even keep stamping it and extending it that way too. You can paper piece them or color them or even just stamp them on their own too. And then it's got this really fun sentiment, the flying by to say hi. And it's a great everyday sentiment, but what's really great about this sentiment too is all you have to do is just stamp it without the hi, and then you can add any of the other sentiments that you might have in your collection. So I took this thanks from our Blissful Botanical set, and the 2 combinations of fonts look really great. This would look really great too if you just stamped a flying by to say hi on the front of the card and then put a little ellipses, dot, 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 and then on the inside you could put the thanks, and I think that would be really adorable. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!